In the golden haze of an African dawn, the savannah slowly awakens. A faint breeze glides over endless seas of amber grass, bending each blade in quiet rhythm. The sky shifts from deep violet to molten orange as the first light spills across the land. Acacia trees stand like silent guardians, their twisted branches cutting jagged shapes against the rising sun. For a brief moment, the wild feels peaceful. But peace in the savannah is an illusion. Beneath the beauty, beneath the warm glow of sunrise, hunger is already awake. Low in the grass, moving like a shadow detached from the earth itself, a predator stalks forward. An Egyptian mongoose. Lean, calculated, efficient. Its body flows over the terrain with effortless control. Every muscle works in silence. Its nose twitches, catching scent particles carried by the breeze. Its eyes lock on to movement ahead. A honey badger cub. Small and curious, the cub wanders clumsily near a termite mound, digging playfully at the hardened soil. It sniffs the air, distracted by the simple discoveries of a new world. It does not yet understand danger, but the mongoose does. To survive here, hesitation means death. Opportunity must be seized instantly, and right now, the opportunity stands only meters away. The mongoose lowers its frame even closer to the ground. The world seems to slow. The grass parts gently as it advances, step by careful step. Its heart rate remains steady. This is not rage, this is calculation. It measures distance, wind direction, escape routes. One clean strike, that's all it needs. The cub pauses, lifting its head slightly. A faint instinct whispers something is wrong. Too late. The mongoose explodes forward. A blur of speed tears through the grass. Dust erupts. The cub squeals in shock as sharp teeth flash towards its neck. For a fraction of a second, survival hangs by a thread. Then, a thunderous snarl splits the air. From beyond the scrubland, something far more dangerous answers the cub's cry. The mother honey badger. She does not run toward the fight. She detonates into it. Charging with astonishing speed, she barrels through the grass like a force of nature unleashed. Her claws dig into the soil, propelling her forward with relentless power. The mongoose barely reacts before impact. The collision is violent. Both animals tumble across the ground in a whirlwind of fur and dirt. The cub scrambles away, instinct finally awakened, hiding behind thick grass, but keeping its wide eyes fixed on the chaos. The mongoose regains footing quickly. It hisses sharply, baring its teeth. It did not expect resistance this intense. But the mother honey badger is already advancing again. There is no fear in her posture, only fury. Her thick, loose skin shifts as she moves, hanging like armor over dense muscle. She plants herself between the mongoose and her cub, a living shield. The mongoose circles cautiously now. Its plan has changed. This is no longer a simple hunt. This is combat. It darts forward suddenly, aiming low, teeth snapping at the badger's leg. It connects, but something is wrong. The skin moves independently from the muscle beneath. The bite does not anchor. In one swift motion, the badger twists inside her own skin and lashes back. Her jaws snap shut inches from the mongoose's face. The mongoose leaps backward, barely escaping. Again it lunges. Again it bites. Again it fails to gain control. The badger absorbs the punishment like a seasoned warrior. Her breathing grows heavier, but her stance never weakens. She surges forward, forcing the mongoose into defensive maneuvers. The mongoose relies on speed now, weaving in and out, trying to exhaust the heavier opponent. It strikes a precise, quick nips aimed at sensitive areas. But the honey badger is built differently. Pain does not slow her. Threat does not intimidate her. Each attack only fuels her aggression. She lunges suddenly, catching the mongoose mid-turn. Her claws rake across its side, sending it tumbling. The mongoose recovers, but its movements are slightly less fluid now. The sun climbs higher, heat intensifying the struggle. Dust hangs thick in the air. The smell of sweat and blood mixes with dry earth. The savannah watches in silence. This is not just a fight. This is a lesson written in violence. The mongoose makes one final bold attempt. It launches towards the badger's face, claws extended, aiming for the eyes. The badger lowers her head at the last instant. Impact. She clamps down hard on the mongoose's shoulder. A piercing shriek cuts through the air. The mongoose thrashes wildly, twisting, kicking, biting at whatever it can reach, but the mother honey badger tightens her grip, jaws locking with crushing pressure. Her entire body becomes a vice. Seconds feel endless. The mongoose's movements grow frantic, then desperate, then weaker. The badger shifts her bite, finding a more secure hold. She does not release. Finally, the struggling slows. The dust begins to settle. The mongoose lies still. Silence returns to the savannah. The mother honey badger stands over her fallen opponent, chest heaving, eyes still scanning for any additional threat. Even in victory, she does not relax immediately. Only when she is certain the danger has passed does she turn toward her cub. The little one emerges slowly, trembling but alive. It presses against her side. She nudges it gently, a brief moment of tenderness breaking through the hardened warrior exterior. In the wild, motherhood is not soft. It is fierce, protective, uncompromising. The sun now bathes the savannah in full golden light. Birds begin calling again. Insects hum. The rhythm of life resumes as though nothing extraordinary occurred. But the ground bears witness. Claw marks, flattened grass, a reminder that survival here is never guaranteed. The honey badger may not be the largest predator of the savannah, but it is among the most fearless. Size matters little when matched with relentless determination and unbreakable instinct. Mother and cub disappear slowly into the tall grass, swallowed once again by the vast African wilderness. And as the heat of the day rises, the savannah returns to its calm facade. Brutal, beautiful, untamed. This is nature, not gentle, not cruel, simply real. And tomorrow, as another golden dawn stretches across the horizon, the cycle will begin again.